Everybody, John Everett, California, Arizona Info. Hope everybody's doing good. Some good news and some bad news. It's kind of a combination. I'm referring to the April 5th protest. I was analyzing the protests, some interesting things about it. Number one, I think it's pretty clear these are highly organized rent-a-mobs. I recommend watch Alex Jones' Infowars, who's talking about how his investigation found that these people are basically paid to they use a lot of the same people, and they get paid pretty well to travel around the country and go to these so-called protests. So this is really, people are controlled by the deep state. Most of them have no idea what they're talking about. They're very anti-American. My research is getting money from the Chinese Communist Party. As you know, the CCP is working with globalists to destabilize the United States. I believe they're also getting quite a bit of money from the Ford and Rockefeller foundations. Not enough alternative news talks about the Ford Foundation. They've been involved in very nefarious, covert backing of destabilizing terrorist groups. Ford Foundation has given millions to the Muslim Brotherhood. They've documented they've given millions to La Raza, that's Spanish for the race. It's a foreign Latino terrorist group that wants to help destroy the United States and make the U.S. Southwest part of Mexico. And they've even said they want to kill non-Latinos. So it is a fact the Ford Foundation has given millions of dollars. They've also given a lot to BLM, Antifa. These are all essentially fake, not grassroots groups that pretend to be grassroots, that are really controlled by the oligarchy, the globalist, super rich oligarchs, to destroy the U.S. from within so they can bring in their one world government. Now, if we look at the history of Ford, I did another video on this. I'll post that sometime. It's on my BitChute channel. But the Ford family has done a lot of very evil, nefarious things to the people of the United States. Since they're globalists, they funded both sides of World War II. They heavily profiteered on World War II on both sides. Ford factories using slave labor were operating during World War II. Henry Ford, it's known that he gave millions to the Nazi Party. Adolf Hitler. In Mein Kampf, the only American Hitler mentioned was Henry Ford. He basically idolized Henry Ford. He had a picture of him in his office. Very evil man. I believe the Fords are even the ones behind a lot of this transhumanism to replace humans with robots. As you know, they really love robots in their factories to replace humans. Unfortunately, they're going to take that further where human society, they want to eradicate human society and replace it with robots. So the Fords are heavily behind that. They're also just behind a lot of nefarious activity. Obviously, you know about the Rockefellers. And Obama, his mother, has also worked for the CIA Ford Foundation. So they've got their hands in a lot of dirty pockets. They've been shipping factories to Mexico, Europe. They don't care about the people